This is one of the things that I teach at Jerry Spence's ranch, and that is that if we have a saying, and the saying is, if you are arguing, you are losing. And what you see virtually every one of the panelists on these different programs that you book me on is that they're arguing. And what we have found is that what works better is if you tell something that's more in along the line of a story format. And that activates the listener's imagination, which means it heightens or increases their participation. Melissa has commented and alluded to these same techniques or facts when she's saying what you need to do, what you should do, what you should not do, and what makes an engaging or charismatic person as opposed to the proverbial talking head, which that's the one sure cure for insomnia is the talking head. So that leaves us then with the how. Everyone always wants to ask how you do that. I always say that once you get really clear on the why and the what, then and only then will the how present itself. Okay, what does that mean? Again, I have to get really clear on why I'm doing this and what about it, or why is it important? How I feel about it. Why am I passionate about this? Why does this need to be said? Why do I care? And if I don't care, I know nobody else is going to care. So let's make sure we're talking about what I care about with combining that with preparation. Then two, the connection comes from my willingness to not be me when I'm saying it, so to speak, acting me, but I actually slip out of my hide and I slip into the hide of my listener. And what I do is I ask myself, what are they feeling? What do they want to hear? What would be the most helpful for them? One of the gifts that I was given, I certainly didn't earn any of it, was that my mother's side of the family, all of them are former teachers. My grandmother, my aunts, my cousins, my mother, both my sisters, they're all teachers. And I was a teacher at the university when I was a former cancer researcher. And so what I have figured out is rather than telling people what to think, what to study, what to know, what to believe, and accept my opinion as if it's a fact, I try and present it in a way that allows the person to actually receive what I believe is the only true gift that you can give anybody. And that is the gift of information. Take that goal, put it in a story format, and I guarantee you, you will connect with the listener and you will transfer that information and they will remember it. And mostly, they'll remember how it made them feel. That's very important to be aware of.